Hey guys, welcome to Spicy Vegan. Today we're going to be making super delicious, one of my favorite carbs ever, New York style vegan bagels. So 320 milliliters of water, you want it at 90 degrees. Then instant dried yeast. Mix it up a little. And then you can add in your sugar, about 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Mix that up and let it rest for 10 minutes. Now we're going to need 500 grams of baking or all-purpose flour, 6 grams of salt. Mix that all together and wait for that yeast. Now it'll start to puff up at the top and look like this. Give it another little mix before you add it into your dry mixture. Now just using your hands, you can slowly add in and start mixing the yeast mixture into the flour. So just give that a little mix in until you have a nice, just shaggy dough. Now you can just remove the excess off your fingers and dump it onto your lightly floured work surface. Then you can start kneading that dough. So pull it into itself and push it away. Just keep working on that dough for about 10 minutes and it will become really soft and gorgeous. So once it's ready, you can put it into a ball shape and oil a bowl so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the bowl. And you can just mix it all around so that that dough doesn't stick. Now with a damp towel, you can cover it and let it rise for 1 hour. During that time, the dough should double in size. Then you're going to want to punch it down and place it onto a lightly floured work surface again. Now you want to cut it into 8 equal pieces, just using your butcher's knife or your pastry cutter. Now that you have it in 8 equal pieces, you can fold all the sides in to form a ball shape and roll them out on a non-floured surface. You can roll them around in a ball just to create that really nice shape and place them on a greased baking sheet, lightly greased baking sheet. You can cover and leave it for another 10 minutes. That's with your damp tea towel again. Now flour your pointer finger and your thumb, press it through to create a hole, and just start working the shape in the middle. You don't want it to be too stretched out, just enough hole because bagels have hole in them. Do that with the rest of your bagels. Now, the most important step, boil for 1 to 2 minutes per side. 2 minutes per side would be a maximum chewy bagel. So let those boil. They're going to puff up in size, so don't overdo it with how many you put in. And then you can just flip them over and boil the other side. So 1 to 2 minutes per side, depending on how chewy you want them. Now you're going to want to grab them, strain out that water as much as you can, drop them onto a lightly oiled baking sheet. You can do that with the rest of your bagels. Then we're going to add a little bit of coconut oil on the top as our egg wash substitute. You can also use almond milk. Then add your everything seasoning as much as you like. Throw them in the oven 425 for 20 minutes and pull out your beautiful New York style bagels.